Hi there, kids. Today is October 25th, and we are going to be doing a Sunday school lesson on the Greatest Commandment, which is Matthew 22, 34 to 46. I will be reading from the Spark Story Bible. The Pharisees were a group of people who had lots and lots of laws. Although they had more than 600, and that's an awful lot of laws. One day, one of the Pharisees said to Jesus, "Teacher, what's the greatest law?" He didn't think Jesus could possibly pick just one out of so many. He was trying to trick Jesus. Now, if you remember when Moses got the 10 Commandments from the Lord, those were just the start of the laws of the Jewish people. Jesus knew the man was trying to trick him. He looked at the man and smiled. Love God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Jesus said, "This is the greatest of all the commandments." And actually, if you take a look at the 10 Commandments, it kind of groups together the first couple of commandments about our relationship with God. But there's another really important one too. Love your neighbor as yourself. If you obey these two laws, then you obey all the laws. And the second one, love your neighbor as yourself, that combines things like do not covet your neighbor's possessions, do not kill, do not steal. So Jesus kind of shortens the 10 Commandments and all the other Jewish laws and makes them into two. The Pharisees' jaws dropped to the floor. They were shocked to know how smart Jesus was. They were surprised Jesus had answered their question and turned their trick around on them. They didn't know what to say. Then Jesus had a question for them. "What do you think about the Messiah? Whose son is he?" That was an easy question for the Pharisees. They grew up learning in school that the Messiah came from the family of David. So that's what they told Jesus. Jesus said, "Then why do all the people from the family of David praise David as the Messiah?" Now that was a hard question. Yeah, it made me stop and think. The Pharisees didn't have an answer. They backed away and didn't try to trick Jesus again. How would you feel if you were Jesus and a big group of people tried to trick you? I don't think I'd feel very, very good about it. But if I knew they were doing it and I could set them straight about their question, I think I would feel pretty good. And I am going to go back to Christ in Our Home. And this book has daily devotions. And you can order them online or you can pick one up at the church. We have some extras. So I'm going to go to Sunday, October 25th. And you can see that it says Reformation Sunday. I have a funny story to tell you. My husband is Catholic. And he came to church with me on Reformation Sunday, and he said, "What is Reformation Sunday?" And I told him, well, we celebrate the day that Martin Luther nailed the 95 Thesis onto the door at the church at Wittenberg, Germany. And he looked at me and he said, "You know, we don't celebrate that in the Catholic Church." Now, some of you will get that, some of you won't, but you can ask an adult to explain it to you. I thought it was really funny. I'm not going to read the entire thing here. I'm just going to read the last little bit. "We have been freed for a purpose, you and I. Each of us has been given a little corner of God's creation to tend, manage, and care for in Jesus' name. That's our responsibility and blessing as redeemed children of God. We need to be good stewards of the people and places that we are responsible for, which means things like not littering, taking care of the bees and the butterflies and that sort of thing, taking care of recycling the things that we can. We need to be good stewards of the earth because Jesus has entrusted it to us.